Ciao a tutti. Welcome back to Simply Italian. I am Alessandra, and today we're going to master the very soul of the Italian sentence: gender and articles. Now, don't let the word grammar scare you. Think of it this way. In English, you have the word the. Did you know that the actually comes from an old word meaning that? Italian does the exact same thing. Our articles, il and la, are just ways to point at things and give them a personality. Today, I'll show you why a pizza is a she, why a gelato is a he, and most importantly, how to use that pointing finger, the article, like a real Italian. No more guessing, just logic. Are you ready? Cominciamo. Now, let's look at the secret code of Italian words. In English, you have to memorize if someone is a he or a she, but objects are neutral. In Italian, the ending of the word tells you everything. Look at the word ragazzo. It means boy. Notice that final o. This is your primary signal for the masculine gender. In Italian, about 80% of words ending in o are masculine. Let's practice some common words. Tavolo, table. Libro, book. Gelato, ice cream. Treno, train. Do you hear that consistent o sound at the end? It's strong, it's deep, and it's masculine. Now, let's switch to the feminine side. Look at the word ragazza. It means girl. That final a is your clear signal for the feminine gender. Listen to these words: casa, house. Pizza, well, pizza. Chitarra, guitar. Scuola, school. That a sound is softer, more melodic, and it almost always marks a feminine noun. Why is this so important? Because in Italian, the noun is the leader. It's the boss. Whatever gender the noun has, everything else in the sentence must follow. The adjectives, and most importantly, the articles, must match the leader. If you have a masculine leader, like tavolo, you need a masculine article. If you have a feminine leader, like casa, you need a feminine article. It's like a musical harmony, where every instrument must play in the same key. Think of it this way. O is for the boys, and a is for the girls. It sounds simple, right? Because it is. But what happens when a word doesn't end in o or a? What if it ends in e? In the next part, I will show you how to handle those tricky words and how to use the pointing finger of the Italian language, the definite article. But first, take a moment to repeat these words with me to feel the rhythm of the masculine o and the feminine a. Now, here is a little secret for you. Many people think articles are just random sounds. Ma no, not at all. Think about English. The word the actually comes from an ancient word for that. When you say the book, you are basically pointing and saying that book. In Italian, it's exactly the same logic. Our masculine article il and feminine la come from the old words ille and illa, which also meant that. So, when you say il ragazzo, you are using your linguistic pointing finger. Capito? It's a very logical system. But what if a word doesn't end in o or a? What if it ends in e? Mamma mia, this is where it gets interesting. Words ending in e are like a mystery box. They can be masculine, like fiore, flower, or feminine, like notte, night. There is no simple ending rule here. So, how do we know? Ecco il segreto. The article is the passport of the word. You should never learn the word alone. Don't just learn fiore, learn il fiore. Don't just learn notte, learn la notte. The article tells you the gender when the ending is silent about it. Think of the article as the best friend that introduces the noun to you. Now, let's look at how these articles change when a word starts with a vowel. It's all about the music and the flow of the language. Dai, continuiamo. Now we have il and la. But Italian has a third, very special member of the family. Lo. Think of lo as our specialist. We use it for masculine words that start with specific sounds like s followed by another consonant or the letter z. Listen to the rhythm. Lo studente. Lo zaino, the backpack. Lo zucchero, the sugar. It's there to make these tricky clusters of sounds easier to pronounce. Capito? But here is the magic. When a masculine word starts with a vowel, like amico, the article lo meets the word and they merge into one. Instead of saying lo amico, we drop the o, add an apostrophe, and we get l'amico, one smooth, elegant sound. The same happens with the feminine la. When it meets amica, they also merge to avoid that vowel crash. L'amica. So, whether it's l'albero, the tree, or l'ora, the hour, if it starts with a vowel, use the apostrophe. It's the Italian way of making the language flow like music. Now, the final challenge. Listen and guess the right article. Word number 1. Gelato. Correct. Il gelato. Word number 2. Studente. Remember our specialist? Lo studente. Bravissimi. Word number 3. Isola. Starts with a vowel. L'isola. Perfect harmony. Word number 4. Pizza. La pizza, of course. Bravissimi. You've mastered the foundation. Now, I have a small task for you. Look around your room, find one object and try to guess its Italian gender and article. Write it in the comments below. I will personally check and reply to see if you got it right. Dai, scrivete. In the next lesson, we finally learn to say I am with the verb essere. A presto!